Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. You know what? I got the biggest news in all of boxing so far in 2018. Biggest news. And it comes from the mouth of WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder has just straight up stated something significant, very significant, going forward in the heavyweight picture. Now he says to Anthony Joshua and his team, okay, I'll take whatever you guys are willing to offer me in the first fight, providing you take that if we have a rematch. That's it. I get in the video right here. That's it. We don't have any discussions. There should be nothing in the way. There should be no other side to this. I think everyone should rejoice. Who, if you like Wilder or if you like Anthony Joshua or whatever. Now, this is provided these guys get past these dudes they're about to fight. Because you got to deal with the King Kong Ortiz and who's up, Joseph Parker. These some bad boys. But if these guys do get past them, then maybe I'm wrong about this not happening in 2018. Because after these words, I think everybody everywhere knows that there's nothing in the way. We were thinking Deontay Wilder's not worth a 50-50 split. Nobody is with Anthony Joshua right now. He's the bona fide A-side. So now, yeah, okay, well, run your A-side stuff in this first fight. And then you're going to have to just be the B-side. Take exactly that in the second fight. I think that's fair for everybody. I think we can basically move on. I think that's the biggest news in all of boxing right now. There is nothing bigger like what some of you probably would think the Canelo versus Golovkin fight. The second one is big. I've told you before, I would have liked to see Golovkin versus Jacobs too. That would be big for me personally. And as far as Canelo's concerned, anybody. Daniel Jacobs, no, Golovkin would take him, right? But then you have the mandatories, Charlo, Demachenko, guys like that, right there, right? Billy Joe Saunders is all of a sudden, we ain't running to him no more. Remember, we was running up to Bill, right? All of a sudden, ain't nobody running up to Bill no more, right? Now he's a runner, and we don't want to have nothing to do with him, right? So all those fights could have happened. So, but if everyone thinks that Canelo and Golovkin is a big fight, good. I'm gonna watch it, but I think there's other things that could be done. I don't think that the difference here is I don't think these guys are definitely the best two in the middleweight division, without argument. Canelo is not even in the argument. Golovkin has an argument as being the best middleweight, okay? And he ain't arguing with too many people. Right? The only dude he can really argue with is probably Daniel Jacobs. And just a little bit, because Golovkin gonna still win the argument. So basically, he's the baddest dude. Just something else is proven. That's how we're gonna work there. But in the heavyweights, if the winner of those two fights come through, if that happens to be Wilder and Joshua, there is no doubt who the best two are. And now there's nothing in the way of these guys fighting. Right? That is the biggest news in boxing. We can't get Thurman and Spence. Shoot. Pacquiao talking about fighting Lomachenko. There's both of them. That'd be the battle of the two dudes that don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. If that's big news, I don't know where a news would come as huge as we can fight and we're going to take whatever you want to give us, right, and go to your country and beat you. That's big news coming from any side right there, because that's nothing standing in the way. There's not no promoter that can come in and start talking something. What? There's nothing to say. Just now make the fight, you know, if both of you guys win those fights. Now, I don't see nothing else being bigger than that. Maybe what? Something like, let's say Keith Thurman and Errol Spence all of a sudden had a fight within July or something like that, you know, August. And the winner of that, Floyd Mayweather, came back. You know, something like that, to fight the winner of that, the baddest dude on the block. People would pay for that. People would pay for anything to see Floyd Mayweather lose. You know, that's why he's over there messing with the MMA. Somebody just want to see him lose. Tap out, break his arm, do something. I just want to see Floyd Mayweather lose. People pay to see Floyd Mayweather lose a game of cards. Right? Because they ain't never seen him lose. Right? So that would sell. But other than that, Deontay Wilder saying, I will fight you for whatever you give me, and that's what you take in a rematch. Give me some bigger news than that. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. I'm up out of here, y'all.